I gotta do whatever best for me, and what I'm doing is my destiny. No, all praises due, 'cause I'm nothing if it wasn't for you. Live life. All praises due, 'cause I knew it was you. Worked hard for it, but you made my dream come true. So why would I turn my back? Why would you have my back?
Welcome to Bad Boys, Good Men. I'm your host, G Seal. I want to tell y'all a little bit of what I got going on. This project that I'm starting. It's called Bad Boys, Good Men. It's a non-profit organization. I created this non-profit maybe 2 years ago. I thought about it, something I want to do to give back to the community. And I thought about the youth. You know, Chicago is crazy. That's where I'm from. And it's crazy. And I thought, how can I have an impact, have a positive impact to the youth in Chicago? So I thought about it, you know. I was a bad boy at a good time, and everybody, you know, has did or been something bad as a boy in their life, or did something bad as a boy in their life before they became a man. And I came up with it, the thought of Bad Boy, Good Men. So with that being said, you know, I put it out in the universe, I manifested it, and I got in touch with a brother of mine from the neighborhood that I grew up with named Martin White. He got in touch with me. He worked at the Cook County Juvenile Detention Center as a sheriff. And he got in touch with me about my mentor, Malik Youssef. Shout out to Malik. And he wanted him to come through and talk to the kids. And I'm like, well, I don't know about bro. He got a lot going on. You know, his schedule kind of packed. Plus, you know, he might be wanting a budget or something, you know. So he's like, well, let me ask and see. Asked and see, wasn't no budget. I said, well, I'll do it. He's like, okay, well, call these persons. So I called this person. I believe her name Marsha Williams, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to get the correct name, though. But I reached out to her. It took for a minute for us to set a date and get everything set, but we set the date. It was around Father's Day, and I reached out to the brother, Fred Hampton Jr. I reached out to the brother, and we had relations before and talked before, and I thought about, man, it'd be a good look to have this brother with me going up there talking to these youngsters, and the brother was with it. So we set the date, we went up there, we talked to him, we wind up getting the worst part in the unit, the worst part in the building, baddest behavior. They gave it to us. We accepted, okay, bring him to us. So we talked to him. I gave him my story, talked to him about how I came up as a bad boy, had all the bad things I did, all the bad things I was involved in, told him how I know how they feel because I was there with them. I was there in this place before, told them the pods and everything, they laughing, woo woo. I said, yeah, told them about the department centers, you know, DOCs that they have. Pierre Marquette, I was placed in there before too, at a young age of 16. Wound up doing 20 months there. And I talked to them, they like, yeah, we remember that place, yeah. I said, yeah, I was there back in 1990. They like, man, you old. But they took into me, you know. They took into my story. I was able to relate to them. They was able to relate to me. And I seen that. And I seen the impact it had, you know. I told them my story. I told them everything, you know. I told them how I've been shot before. You know, how you can get shot and how I thought it wouldn't be me. And it happened. And, you know, they took to me. And the brother gave his story. He gave a real story of black history that you can't read in the books. They don't teach you in school, you know. Story of Black Panthers, the Black Panther Party. That part of black history that they don't teach us, you know. He gave them that, and they was in awe of that. And they was in shock of that, and they felt him because nobody had ever talked to him or teach them about that. So he was able to strike something into them where they was wanting to be a part, wanting to learn more, wanting to know more. So that struck me to go forward with this, you know. I wound up getting like 3 or 4 contacts that reached out to me on Instagram, you know, and I still reach out and communicate with them youngsters today. And you know, this is my whole reason for starting this. You know, I want to make an impact, you know, to the youth community. You know, I want to give back because Lord knows I've taken a lot, you know, and I'm blessed that the Most High have gave that to me. Like I say, I came down a long road. Man, I'm blessed to be here. It's a blessing for me to be here right now. I'm here to say that. My life has been so rough, so dark, you know. And it was only because it's what I made it. It's only what you make it. And that's what I did. I made it rough. I made it tough. I chose gangbanging. I chose gangbanging instead of sports, instead of being an all-American athlete playing safety at a high-ranking football school. You know, I chose that. I chose the streets over that. You know, I chose selling drugs, going from town to town, making money, gang banging, you know. I chose all of that. And it's a time in your life where it hits you, where you change, where you like, man, I can't do this no more. I can't live like this. It's some type of, maybe it's something that might happen to you, something that might happen to somebody close to you, something that might happen to somebody you love, you know. It could be a life-threatening moment, but when you get that moment in life, that's when change comes and you know it. It's time to change. And that's what I did. And it took me 5 years. 5 years of my life got taken away from me on my actions, on the things that I did, but that was my breaking point. And I knew it. I knew I had to get away. Or I was something bad was really going to happen to me. Because at that point in time in my life, it was real bad. But that was the change. You know, when I did 5 years, it was the change. I got to learn, get to know my daughter. Like, I had to get to know her in a joint. Like, she looking at me like, I know this dude, but I don't know this dude, you know? And it took months for her to get used to me, for her to know me. It took months to get used to my son, for my son to get used to me, you know? And during that time, you know, that's when the evolution started within myself, you know? I started changing within my body, started changing the way I think about things, you know? The if and thens. If I'm going to do this, this what's going to happen. If I do that, this what's going to happen. If I do this, I don't know what might happen. So I chose the I don't know what might happen, you know, chose that route and continued where I left off before I came there, because the change started before I went to the joint. I started school, but it wasn't what I was supposed to do. But when I got out, I went back to it, went right back to school, and I finished it. And I became a college graduate. You know, I got my diploma, and I continued in that profession that I chose to study. You know, I liked it art, so I chose to paint cars. You know, I wanted to do electrician. I wanted to hook up cable and alarms and fire alarms and stuff, because I'm good with wiring and stuff. like to hook up radios and stuff, but I couldn't do that. My record had messed me up. So I had to go, well, what was next, but it was something I liked. It was art. I like colors. I like creating. You know, something like with the music industry with them involved in. It's the same thing. It's art. It's creating. So I chose that, and I went into that. And the universe pushed me to that. Pushed me away from the streets. I didn't have no more time to hang out. I didn't have no more time to be in the streets. I ain't had no time to sell drugs and that, because the universe was pushing me to do this. This what you want to do? We go push you to do this. Okay. Going to school. School come. Hey, somebody looking to paint cars. Seal. Where are you? Getting intercom. Getting paged over the intercom. Come to the office. Bam. Come to the office. There's a job waiting. We out by you. Stay by you. 130th. Okay, yeah, I do that. Trucks. Okay, cool, fine. I go to the interview. They hire me on the spot. I stick to it, stick with it. School, work, every day. Every day I gotta wake up knowing I got to have $20 to get to school. Oh, I'm not going. Every day when I get off work, $20, man. It was a struggle, but I did it. And I wound up becoming the head painter at Vaccaro Body and Paint Shop on 130th and Stony in Chicago, Illinois. I worked there for 5 years and became the head painter. But the universe had something else in store for me. My brother, my mentor, my boss, Malik Yousef, called me like a dream came true. But I already knew it because I kept being in interaction with him. I kept being around him. I kept going to Cali. I kept putting myself within that frequency. Brother called me, hey, what you think about coming to Cali? Working with me? I've been thinking about it. No, seriously, bro. I'll be out there next week. Next week, yeah, I got a show. What? You coming out here again? Yeah. All right, we're going to talk about it then. It happened from there. Next thing you know, 2 months later, I'm on my way to Cali. Whole life changed. I'm standing next to stars, celebrities, Tyrese standing on the next block from me. I'm in a big old 6, 7, 8 bedroom mansion. Pool in the back. I'm like, I ain't used to this, but I stuck with it. Stuck with my plan. Kept me a job. Stayed working. Stayed moving. Met a lot of people. Met a lot of connections. But my life changed. And I went with it. I took that leap of faith. You got to take that leap of faith. You can't be scared. You can't be staying stuck because you containing yourself. You can't contain yourself. You got to move. You got to push. It's something you go do. You got to do it. Because if not, you're going to make an excuse for it. To make you feel comfortable not to do it. We all do it all the time. All the time. I'm going to go somewhere. I don't feel good. My feet ain't, you comfortable with that excuse not to do it. No, you got to kill that. You got to do it. Or it's just a good thought. But I did it. And I kept doing it. And it didn't stop there because the universe had something else in store for me. LA wasn't for me. Made a shift. Shifted it to Vegas. Whole life changing again. Meeting more people. Got a chance to meet Jay-Z. Go on tour with him. Record 444. But see that in my own eyes. See him record 444 album. Opportunities coming out. I got a chance to see and meet Beyonce. Whole life changing. Got a chance to learn systems. Learn the music industry. Learn business. Learn money. But that wasn't in store for me either. Universe had something else in store for me. See how everything involved change. But you got to be willing to change. Brought me here to Phoenix. I didn't know I was going to be working a job at a warehouse. Come on now. I'm going to stop. But I took a leap of faith. I did it. Because I'm a man. I got to take care of me and mine. I can't let nobody take care of me. What I look like, asking my boss, my brother, whoever. $10, $20 for this or that. You got to do it. And I did it. And it switched. It changed. Hey, we're moving to Phoenix now. Are you going? I went to Phoenix. Everything shifted then. Universe had something else in store for me. Shifted in energy. Universe. Moving for me. Moving things around for me. But I'm still believing. I'm still believing in me. Warehouse. Hey y'all. We're moving to Phoenix. We're relocating. Phoenix? I don't know, man. So, I talk it over. Man, let me see. Go talk it over with my partners. Go talk it over with my bros. Man, Phoenix is good, bro. You've been down there. Go finish where you started at. Alright. I'm gonna take it. Let me go see what's happening. Come down here. Get the moving around. COVID hit. Can't do no shows. I ain't found no studio. It's just work. But universe still pushing me. Hey, you got work to do. Open up this laptop. Open up that laptop. You got work to do. Call these people. Universe lead me to a producer down here in Phoenix. Get to talking with him. Get to working with him. Finally come over. Bro, I'm coming over. Came over. Dropped the track. Did a joint. Came with the thought. And I'm reading this book called Power Moments. And that moment, it was power. I said, bro, we got to get up out of here, man. We need a real studio. We need a real studio, bro. He's like, man, you right. Next day, my partner, Beezy, he called me. Man, bro, you got time, 3 o'clock, you think you can come through and check the studio out? What? Hell yeah, I'll be there. As soon as I get out of work. We come through, we slide through. Talk to the owner. He show us the offices. Okay? What we gotta do to get this started? Oh, man. Draw these contracts up. Get the deposit. You guys set. What? You serious? Okay, get that contract rolled up. But that's how the universe is working for us. That's how it's working for me. It's moving things already for me. Like, all I had to do was go and seek it. Go and get it. And it started with my partner. And from there, that power, that moment, everything started moving, started shifting, and started seeking. And here I am in my studio. AZAD studio. Photo, video, portraits, everything. Everything got to do with photo and video, I'm doing it. Anything got to do with audio, my partner doing it. Want to record a song, jingle, band want to come up in here, we got it. But that just goes to show you how it changed my life. How I was a bad boy. I was out there, man. I got shot. I can't even reach out. Look at that. I can't even reach out and shake a person's hand, even though I ain't on no left hand shaking hand shit. But I can't even do it. That just goes to show you the life I went through. A piece of it. It's a piece I'm going to give y'all of what I went through. See that? See it? Can you see it? Can you see that? Yeah. Gang banging, running wild. But I had to change that. If I didn't change that, we wouldn't be done to this. got to change, man. That's what this is all about, y'all. And I'm doing this for all the young youth. To my brother, rest in peace, school. To his son, Cameron. Yeah, I still reach out to you, bro. To my son, Hasil. This is who I do it for, the youth like y'all that's trying to make some of y'all so, that need the guidance, that need the know-how, that need the people to tell y'all that what to do and how to do it, and know you shouldn't be doing this. And bring your ass over here and come do this. Come get some work over here. You know, that's what I'm doing it. That's who I'm doing it for y'all. Y'all like this video? Please like, share, subscribe it. Let everybody know. Let all your sons, your nephews. And I'm going to be doing something for women too, because women, they have a very, very impact in men's life too that change bad boys to good men as well. You know, and I want to express that too, you know, on some sessions. And I want to let y'all know too, in the near future, I will be having interviews with people that changed my life, that helped me become a good man, and steady helping me become a better good man, you know. So with that thought, I'm going to sign up out of here. And I thank y'all for coming through. Like I say, if y'all like this, please like, share, and subscribe. AZAV Studios. You got if you're an artist, come through, cut a soundtrack, man. Cut a song. We got things going on. Please get in contact. Please get in tune with us. It's your boy G Seal. I'm out.
I gotta do whatever best for me, and what I'm doing is my destiny. No, all praises due, 'cause I'm nothing if it wasn't for you. Live life. All praises due, 'cause I knew it was you. Worked hard for it, but you made my dream come true. So why would I turn my back? Why would you have my back?